Our lesson today is a reading lesson for baby class. Baby class, if you have not yet been to school, this is your first lesson today. And I'm so happy to be your teacher. My dear children, today we are going to learn about a letter sound. We are going to learn about a letter sound. And that letter sound is sound A. The letter sound is sound A. But before I tell you about letter sound A, I am going to tell you a story. Listen carefully to my story. When I say story, story, I want you to say story come. Story, story.
Story come. Story come.
Yes, the story is coming. The story is coming. Once upon a time. When I say once upon a time, you say time, time, time. Once upon a time.
Time.
Very good. There lived a little girl.
Time.
There lived a little girl, and that little girl was called Alice. Can you sing the little girl? Can you see that little girl? Yes. That little girl was called Alice. Everyone say Alice.
Alice.
Yes.
The little girl was called Alice. One day, she woke up very early in the morning. Yes. She woke up in the morning and she said, Mommy, today let us go out in the grass. Let us go out in the grass and have our breakfast from there. So her mommy picked the mats and they went with their eat. They went with bread, they went with tea, cake, and they went and sat outside. So they started eating. They started eating their bread with jam. They ate cake, they ate apple, and they ate very many nice things. As they were still eating, my dear children, listen, as they were still eating, Alice said, something is tickling my arm. Something is moving on my arm. I don't know what it is. Something is moving on my arm. It is tickling me. Then Alice's mommy said, ants are moving on your arm. Alice's mommy said, ants are moving on your arm. And then Alice said, she started removing those ants from her arm. And she said, can everyone say, Let me hear that Very good.
They are hearing in that it's like you are hearing those
Yes, Alice removed the ants. And she was saying, my dear children. Do you know how ants look like?
Yes.
Yes, that is an ant. Are you seeing that ant?
Yes.
Yes. Those were the ants that were moving on Alice's arm.
Yes.
Was removing them. Ants are small insects. And those small insects have 6 legs. That is an ant. Sometimes they move outside. Sometimes if you are poured tea, those ants come and lick that tea. Those are ants that were moving on Alice's arm. So Alice tried to remove those ants. And she was saying, ah, 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 ah. All of us, let us pretend that we are Alice. Pretend that you are Alice and you are removing ants from your arm. And you are saying, ah, 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 ah. Yes.
Sometimes
Yes, sometimes ants can be in soil. They live in ant hills outside there in soil. So those were the ants on Alice's arm. And as she removed them, she was saying, ah, 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 ah. So I said, let me run to my babies in baby class and tell them about sound ah. After that, I left Alice there and I ran to baby class and I said, let me go and tell my children in baby class about sound ah. Can you see that sound ah, my dear children?
Yes.
Yes, that is sound ah. Everyone say ah.
Teacher.
Yes, that is sound yes. Now, my dear children, we are going to sing for sound ah. And as we are singing for sound ah, I want us to pretend that ants are moving on our arms and we are trying to remove them. Pretend that ants are moving on your arm, like these ants that are moving on this arm. Are you seeing them on that screen over there?
No.
Yes, you are. Pretend that ants are moving on your arm and try to remove them. So listen to my song, and when you learn the tune, you can follow along. And the song goes like this. Ah, 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 ants on my arm, ah, ah, ants on my arm, ah, ah, ants on my arm, they're causing me alarm. Ah, let me sing it again. Ah, ah, ants on my arm, ah, ah, ants on my arm, ah, ah, ants on my arm, they're causing me alarm. Ah, so that is the song for sound ah. We pretend as if ants are moving on our arms, and we pretend as if we are removing them, and as we remove them, we say ah, ah. Let me sing that song, and those who have already learned it can follow along with me. Ah, ah, ants on my arm, ants on my arm, ants on my arm,
Causing me alarm.
very good. I've learned the song. Let us sing it one time. Very good. You're good learners. You're fast learners.
Ants.
My dear children.
These are ants on the arm.
My dear children. Our sound friends. Sound
You mean
as
sound
friends.
sound apple.
And can you see that friend over there? Annie, what can you see on your screen?
Apple.
Apple.
Mm.
Everyone say apple. Apple is a friend of sound ah, because when you say apple, you hear sound ah, apple, apple. And my dear children, if you don't want to forget that apple is a friend of sound, you have to keep saying it. You can even say it as a rhyme and say apple, apple, apple. Can you repeat that? Yes. Apple, apple. Navagala Purity. Can you repeat that? Apple, apple. Very good. Apple is a friend of sound. My dear children, all of you are my friends. And sound A has another friend. Let us find out the other friend of sound A. Let us find out another friend of sound A. My dear children, what do you see over there? I can see Kiba Epodoy. Kiba Epodoy. What are you seeing there? Yes.
An axe.
Yes, you are seeing an axe. Thank you, Kiba. Thank you, thank you. Axe is a friend of sound A because axe begins with A. And my dear children, if we don't want to forget that axe is a friend of sound A, we can keep saying and we can say apple, axe, because axe begins with sound A. Very good. Who can think of a friend of sound A? And that friend makes sure that it begins with sound A. Who I'm seeing here? Emily Faithful. Can you think of a friend of sound A? Yes, axe is a friend. Very good. Axe is a friend of sound A. But there is another friend that I want to show you today, my dear children. Yes. Yes, Navagala Purity. Can you tell me a friend of sound A? Yes. Okay, let me show you the other friend of sound A. What do you see over there, my dear children? What? Yes, very good. That is an R. R begins with sound A. R begins with sound A. And my dear children, If we don't want to forget that R begins with sound up, we can keep saying it, and we can make a rhyme and say arm, arm. That's our rhyme. Arm is a friend of sound. Arm is a friend of sound. Now, my dear children, I want to ask you. Tell me friends of sound. Let me ask Abasenyi, Patricia. Patricia. Abasenyi, Patricia. Please tell me a friend of sound. Patricia. Tell me a friend of sound. Axe, yes. And very good. Thank you, thank you. I am going to ask Ami. Ami, your friend, your name is also a friend of sound. Tell me anyone friend of sound. Make sure it begins with sound of yes. And apple. Yes, you children are good learners and you are good listeners. You have learned the phrase of sound. Hi, dear children. I am going to give you an activity. But before you color this sound, I want someone to tell me what sound they are seeing on their screen over there. Let me choose. Emily Faithful. Emily Faithful. What sound can you see? What sound? The sound is very good. That is sound. Can you all say Very good. We are going to color sound. And as we color,
You color it.
and good children, our color for the week is color yellow. Can everyone say color yellow? Yellow. That color you're seeing over there is color yellow.
What about
And our color for the
balloons?
week,
It's yellow.
our color for the week,
Which color is that?
Yellow.
our color for the week is color yellow. Whatever we are going to color this week, we are going to color it with color yellow. So I am going to show you how to color sound up. And as you color, I want you to keep saying Yes, I'm going to show you how we color sound. And I'm going to color sound with color yellow. And as you color, make sure you color inside only. Don't color outside. Because if you color outside, sound will not be happy. You say they're coloring me badly.
Which color is
Make
that?
sure you
Yellow.
color
Yellow.
sound
The paint everywhere.
yellow because this week we are coloring with color yellow.
Banana.
So my dear parents, please buy
They are coloring which sound?
and let
Yellow.
them choose
Which
color
color? Which
yellow
sound is this?
and let them use it to color sound
Yellow.
As we color for sound my dear children, let us sing for it. Let me sing for you. After that, you follow along.
A painting.
Ants on my arm. Ants on my arm. Ants on my arm, they're causing me alarm. Ants on my arm.
Ants on my arm.
Ants on my arm,
Sing
they're
loudly.
causing
Yeah, thank you.
alarm.
Yeah. You see how you
If you have
color?
learned that song, you can
You
even
color
color
step
your
by
sound
step, okay?
as you're singing.
How teacher
You
is
color
coloring?
inside, my dear, and you have to be careful as you are coloring. Don't color outside, because if you color outside, it will be bolongoto. Do not be nice. And sound I will not be happy. Sound I will cry if you don't color it inside only. It will say, now this one has not colored me well. So color sound nicely. And our color for the week is color yellow. Our color for the week is color yellow. And whatever you are going to color, you are going to color it with color yellow. Be careful not color outside. Color your sound up. And as you color sound up, I want you to say
That's the teacher of me.
Yes. As you color your sound keep saying
Not crying.
and you color it very well inside only. Color it very well, very well. Don't color bolongoto. Don't color outside. If you color outside sound,
Color inside only.
I will not
Okay?
be happy. If you color outside sound, I will cry.
Under here.
There you don't color.
Color inside.
Because sound has a border side which is not colored, okay?
So you color.
You see?
You color your sound and don't forget to say
That is sound
and you can also sing along as you are coloring. Ants on my arm. Ants on my arm. Ants on my arm.
That was it.
Causing me alarm.
Say
Ants on my arm. Ants on my arm. Ants on my arm. They're causing me alarm. And that's our sound up. We are going to color that sound up very well. My dear children, what is our color for the week?
Sama sing it down.
Okay. Okay, thank you. They're causing me alarm. Thank you for the song.
Setting
And now, my dear children, what is our color for the week? Mary Power, what is our color for the week?
Good boy.
Our color for the week is
yellow. Say yellow.
yellow. Very good. Lovely, lovely, and nice. Rapapa to you. And my dear children, before I show you, before we go to the next part, let us have a short break of just 3 minutes. Teacher Stephen, are you ready with our break?
Yes, I'm ready. Just a minute and it will start.
Yes, let us have a short break of 3 minutes. Then we shall come back and learn something new about sound R.
sail on the alley-alley-o, alley-alley-o, alley-alley-o. The pig ships sail on the alley-alley-o, for the pigs sail on adventure. The first pig's ships made of
This is why you're writing the middle of the line. Right from here. Right from here. Right.
Rum.
Where's the-
See, your teacher said that you get the
Cat, elephant. Cat, elephant. They still touch. They still. How about ten?
Okay, my dear children, can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Yes,
Can
we
you hear
can
me?
hear you, teacher.
Yes.
We can
very
hear you,
good.
teacher Robin.
Thank you. So I left when we had finished coloring our sound A. And we said our color for the week was color yellow.
Hello.
Our color for the week actually is color yellow.
Yeah.
And that's why we colored our sound A
Yellow.
with
Yellow.
color yellow. And before we went for the break, I said when we are coloring, we should not color outside.
Yeah.
You color inside so that this sound does not cry. It will be
Outside.
happy when you color it very well and you color inside only. It will say, now I am beautiful. My dear friends have colored me well. And it will be so happy. Even me, teacher Robinah, will be so happy when I see when you have colored your sound very well. My dear children, let me show you something else that we are going to color this week. And don't forget that our color for the week is color yellow. Our color for the week is color yellow. My dear children, what can you see over there, Mary? What do you see over there?
What do you see? What do you see, Josiah?
Yes, Mary?
What is this? What do you see?
Apple.
Yes, Josiah, what is that? Apple. And I told you that apple is a friend of sound A. Because when you say apple, you hear sound A. You start by saying then apple, apple. And I say, if we don't want to forget that apple is a friend of sound we can keep saying the rhyme. And the rhyme goes like this. Apple, 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 apple. You will not forget that apple begins with sound A. This apple, I am not going to color it from here. I want to see how you can color. I want you to color this apple very well. And I want you to color it with color yellow. Color apple with color yellow. Because our color for the week is color yellow. And apple is a friend of sound ah. Don't forget that, my dear children. Don't forget that apple is a friend of sound ah. Don't forget that apple is a friend of sound ah, 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 apple, apple. Now, let me show you another picture that you are going to color this week. And don't forget that our color for the week is color yellow. We are going to color another picture. Picture, where are you? I want the children to see you so that they can color you. Yes, what is Chanel? What do you see over there, Chanel? Chanel, your hand is up. Chanel, what can you see? Chanel, what can you see? You see an ant. Can you say ant? Say ant. Ant. Yes, ant is a friend of sound ah. And ant begins with ah. Ant. 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 I also want you to color this ant with color yellow. I said our color for the week is color yellow. And those of you who have just joined and don't know color yellow, let me color part of this ant with color yellow, and then you know color yellow. So you are also going to color the ant with color yellow. And like I said, as you color inside. Don't color outside. Because if you color outside, this ant will not be happy. To some, not beautiful. Our color for the week is color yellow. And I am coloring this ant with color yellow. So I'm going to give you some work. It's going to be on the Google Classroom. Your mommy, your daddy will get you the work. And I want you to color very well. Those who have just joined and did not know color yellow, that's color yellow. I have colored part of the ant, but for you, when you are coloring, I want you to color the whole ant. And you color it very well. Don't rush. Because if you rush, you may color badly and the ant will not be happy. And yet it wants to look beautiful. So you color the whole ant. Let me see what else we are going to color this week. What else are we going to color this week? Where are you? Where are you, picture? Yes. Wow, what can you see over there? Nabagala Purity. Nabagala Purity. Nabagala Purity.
Yes,
Yes. What can you see there? Arm. That's arm. It's an arm. That's an arm. I also want you to color this arm with color yellow. Arm is a friend of sound ah. Arm. When you open your mouth to say arm, the first sound you say is ah. So I also want you to color this arm with color yellow. And as you color, my dear children, Don't forget to say and you can even sing. Let us sing for this arm, the song for sound You can move along with me if you have already learned the song. It goes like this. Answer my arm. Answer my arm. Answer my arm. They're causing me alarm. My dear children, as you're coloring the arm, make sure you sing that song. Hello? As you are coloring the arm, way to go, my dear. I want you to color this arm with color yellow. And after coloring all those pictures I have given you, I want you to trace sound up. I want you to trace. My dear children, after coloring, I want you to trace sound up. And as you trace it, don't forget to say So when we are tracing, we join all these broken lines, we join them together, we join them like that. Can you see? Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes, we can
Yes,
hear you, but we can't see your screen.
Can hear you, but we can't see what you're doing.
Okay. You cannot see what I'm doing?
Yes.
Yeah, we can't see your screen.
Oh, sorry about that. Very sorry about that. Let me find my screen. Let me find my screen. Let me find it. Let me find my screen. Very sorry. Okay.
Teacher.
Okay.
Teacher, we can see you, but we can't see what you're doing.
Okay. Okay. Now you're going to see how I
Thank you. We can now see the screen.
Can you see the screen very well?
Yes, we are.
Yes, teacher.
Very good. So let me start again. Okay. So after coloring, we are going to trace sound up. And as we trace it, we should not forget that we should not forget the sound. You trace as you're saying You join all those broken lines and you say You have to be very careful so that you join it very well. Very good. You can also sing. Hands on my arm. Hands on my arm. Hands on my arm. They're causing me alarm. And there we have our sound. There we have our sound.
Okay. Jonah, don't trace.
Now I want someone to raise up their hand and tell me the friends of sound that we have learned today.
Teacher, me. You speak. Teacher. Teacher.
Yes.
You get it. You get it.
Friends of sound that we have learned today. Yes.
Apple.
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 Axe is a friend.
Very
good. Very good. Now I want Emily Faithful to tell me. Emily Faithful, tell me a friend of sound that we have learned today. Emily Faithful. Emily Faithful. Okay. Emily Faithful? Are you there? Yes, Emily Faithful. Tell me a friend of sound that we have learned today. Yes? Yes? What? Okay, we missed Emily Faithful there. Let me ask Chanel. Chanel, tell me a friend of sound that we have learned today.
Teacher,
Ant.
Teacher, it's
Yes,
ant.
super.
And
Super. Yes, ant, apple, ant, apple, and I also want you to think of other friends of sound. So, my dear children, I'm going to put this work on the Google Classroom. Ask your mommy, your daddy, to get for you that work from the Google Classroom. And I want you to color the friends of sound. I want you to clap for yourself for being good learners. Clap for yourselves for being good learners, for being good children. And I also want us to clap for our friends who have sponsored, who have supported this learning. We have our friends, the Edify team. Let us clap for them. And as we clap for them, we say, lovely, lovely, and nice. Rapapa, rapapa, to edify. They have sponsored this learning. Let us also clap for our friends, the ICT Association of Uganda. And as we clap, we say, lovely, lovely,
things, you
and
guys.
nice.
I want
And
to
let
end
us
the
also clap
class.
for Christian Schools Owners Association. And as we clap, we say, lovely, lovely, and nice. Yes, it's very good. I am going to stop here for today, but there's a lot of work for you to color and a lot of work for you to trace in our Google Classroom. You're welcome. Bye. Thank you for being good learners. Don't forget to do the work. Ask mommy, daddy to get you that work. And don't forget that our color for the week is color yellow. Tell mommy, daddy to buy for you colors. You pick color yellow and the color sound up. So, bye. Bye bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye. Thank you for being good children.
Teacher.
Thank you.
Teacher. The password for Google Classroom. The password for Google Classroom.
The password for Google Classroom. I'm going for it on WhatsApp. I don't have it here right now. But your mommy, your daddy, your auntie, whoever you're with is going to get it. And I want you to color my sound very well. Color the friends of sound very well. Bye. I love you so much. Don't forget to do the homework. Bye-bye. Love you, love you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you for being good children. Over to you, administrator.
Okay, I'll share a video with them as we wind up.
Well, they're going to share with us the video. Install and open. Okay, class.
Five little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "Hello? No more monkeys jumping on the bed." Four little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped her head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "Hello? No more monkeys jumping on the bed." Three little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "Hello? No more monkeys jumping on the bed." Two little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped her head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "Hello? No more monkeys jumping on the bed." One little monkey jumping on the bed. He fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "Hello? No more monkeys jumping on the bed." No little monkeys jumping on the bed. They fell asleep while laying their heads. Doctor called Mama and Mama said, "Hello? No more monkeys jumping on the bed. No more monkeys jumping on the bed."
Look outside.
Brush, brush, it's time to brush your teeth.
No, 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 I don't want to brush my teeth.
Please, please.
The video is going on. Bye.
Teacher,